going to allow us to see underneath. So here's the tail, here's the rest of his leg. Let's find our sartorius. Okay, right here, that's the one that I was pinching over here. And then underneath, we've got our vastus lateralis, so that's this guy. And then up here, you've got a couple different muscles. This is the tensor fasciolata. So this is the one that had the aponeurosis connected to it. So they cut the aponeurosis in this one so we could look underneath it, but that's the tensor fasciolata. And then this is the gluteus superficialis. This is another one that we're going to cut and reflect and pull back, and that shows us the gluteus medius underneath. Okay, so anytime you cut a muscle, go down the middle so that you can put it back in place and see what it looked like originally. Okay, so you want to go down the center of any muscle. This big one here, this is kind of one I started to find over here. Okay, so remember that separation, the first one I found? This muscle is the same one as this one. This is the biceps femoris. This is another one that they got all the way down the side. Then they came over here and separated it on this side, on the tail side. And then they went up under it and they separated it before they cut it. Okay, so you always want to isolate either side and under before you cut it. Okay, so that's primarily what we're going to be working on. Most students start on the lateral side, and then you can flip it over and do the medial side. So over here you can see that there's two superficial muscles. There's that sartorius again, and then there's another muscle down here, the gracilis. Okay, so you can see part of it right there, cut and reflected, and then you can see your adductor muscles in here. Okay, so we'll have to separate some of our adductor muscles to identify them. Notice over here, in order to find that, we had to clean off all that connective tissue. Okay, get all the way up to where that leg meets the torso. And then usually on the medial side you can scrape away, unless you just got a mink that has a lot of fat on them, usually you can scrape away most of that connective tissue. It doesn't have to be perfect, you just have to see the muscles underneath. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys